What's going on, Connect MD family? Beast mode. Hey, listen, guys. This is going to be an amazing training because this is going to talk about the memory jogger. So it helps you out with prospects plus follow-up. So the three things that you're going to learn in this training is how to use the memory jogger, tools, the objections, the objects, to consistently remember who to talk to, what to say, and when to follow up. The second thing you're going to learn is how to turn the who do I talk to sheet into a daily prospecting system that prevents blank days. The third thing you're going to learn is how to build a simple memory jogger kit, list, alarm, scripts, and trackers that produces steady enrollments. Okay. So, what the memory jogger means: a memory jogger is any tool, mimicked, or object that serves as a mental prompt to help you recall, recognize, and remember information. That can be simple everyday aids, list, alarms, calendars, structured professional resources such as scripts, checklists, and trackers. So, guys, I want you to understand something. I don't want you to rely on just motivation. I want you guys to rely on the memory jogger, and jogging your memory of like, oh, wait a minute, I can talk to that person, right? So why do you need the memory jogger? Most of the agents slash ambassadors don't fail because they don't care. They fail because they forget who to reach out to, they overthink what to say, and they don't follow up on time, right? And get inconsistent, and then they start over every week. So this memory jogger creates consistency, and consistency does what? It creates income. So the three jobs of what the memory jogger would do. The memory jogger should do at least one of these three things, guys. It should jog who, to remind you who to contact as far as for names and categories. Jog what, it reminds you what to say, scripts plus prompts. Jog when, it reminds you when to do it by having alarms and pretty much a follow-up ladder. So let's talk about the first one, the what do I talk to part of it, right? The what do I talk to sheet. So the document that I'm going to provide you guys is pretty much a prospecting map. It keeps you from saying, I don't know who to talk to. All right. So the 5 buckets on the sheet are going to be your social media, friends, followers, and friends of friends, your warm market, contacts, coworkers, neighbors, parents at schools, etc., your relatives, family you've already have access to, the I know somebody who's a professionals in certain roles, hairdressers, nurses, teachers, etc. And then who sold you on certain things such as appliances, right? People you already paid and trust, whether it be your people who fixed your car, your apartment complex, somebody may have sold you an appliance, right? So if you can name them, you can message them. Remember that, guys. So as always, I create you guys a framework, and the framework for this is MAP. Make your top 50 list. Using the sheet, write down 50 names. As a matter of fact, you guys, I'm going to also put in there, because you guys should have it, but I want to be proactive, the call into action sheet, where it literally gives you, you'll take the memory jogger sheet and transfer those names into the call to action sheet. So I'm just going to go over this, right? So you're going to use the sheet, write down the 50 names, 20 from social media, 15 from the warm market, 5 relatives, 5 I know somebody who sold me something, or 5 people of who I know in different categories. All right. The 8 is assign a reason so it doesn't feel random. Next to each name, write one reason they might care. Kids, long waits at urgent care, high copays, needs convenience, self-employed, caregivers for parents, so forth and so on. The P is ping daily, no days off, right? Remember, you guys have your daily MOs, daily minimums, a daily minimum outreach. So 10 new reaches out per day, 10 follow-ups, 2 invites to a next step, meaning that you plug them into a Zoom call or a roundtable discussion. All right. So I created you guys a script on what to say, an opener script, a permission script, a clarity check script, and the action step script. Okay. Now the follow up, when to follow up. So I provided you guys, it's called the 4-touch follow-up ladder. We've talked about this in some of the other trainings. Day 1 is context follow-up. Day 3 is the value reminder. Day 5 is the clarity check. And day 10 is the decision message, right? So guys, you really shouldn't have a prospect go that long. But from a day 1, day 3, day 5, and day 10 follow-up, you should already be closing that prospect. All right. So I provided you guys pretty much a copy paste. You're going to make it your own for day 1, day 3, day 5, and day 10. Okay. Then we're going to talk about build your personal. All right. This is your daily system, guys. So remember that the prospecting jogger, the who do I talk to sheet, the top 50 list script jogger, messaging, how do you message those individuals? So you want to make sure that you put that in. Remember this, if it's not written and scheduled, it's not real. I don't care what you're thinking up here. You got to write it down. All right. So here's your key takeaway for this memory jogger, guys. It removes excuses about, oh, Dr. Pitts, I don't know who to talk to. Go to your memory jogger. When you always know who to talk to, what to say, and when to follow up, your sales stop being a roller coaster. I want you guys to say this. I don't guess. I use memory joggers and I stay consistent. Listen, I hope that this training was helpful. If it was, make sure that you apply it to your business so you can be successful. You already know the quote. Coming together is the beginning, sticking together is progress, but working together is success. I'll see you guys on the next training. Peace.